Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. She seems to be having a real good time with literature right now. What's up, guys, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club, a game that has absolutely ballooned up to meme-level proportions. Okay, it's got crazy reviews, it's got critical acclaim, and even though I'm not a big fan of visual novels, I do like anime chicks in short skirts, so I figured I'd give it a try. Now, before we get into it, I feel like I should give you guys the same warning that I was given when I started up the game, in that apparently this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Like, apparently this game is not what it appears to be. There's a big twist, which is why everybody loves it. I have no idea. I have not played the game. I have not watched it. I have no idea what's in store for me. But there's your warning. Please enter your name. Now, I was thinking I might go with something like Saucy-chan, but I kind of want to deviate from the norm. You know, we always name ourselves stuff like that. So how about we go with, Cuppo Farts. Cuppo Farts sounds perfect. I can't wait to hear a bunch of anime girls in a literature club addressing me as Cuppo Farts. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori. Look, I'm probably not gonna be very good at pronouncing anime names. I'm sorry, I'm Canadian. I don't know many Sayoris, but I'll do my best. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Okay, so she's weird. I got that much. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. Yeah, that definitely happens, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. My eyes are now triangles. I don't want to be unnecessarily mean to her, but she looks like a gender-bender anime version of Cartman yelling, "More cheesy poofs!" I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Cuppo Farts. I'm gonna enjoy that this entire playthrough. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Ooh, shots fired at the pouty little anime chick. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hee hee hee. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Cuppo Farts, have you decided on a club to join yet? I can guess that it's not gonna be the chess club. I don't know, Sayori, maybe you've already joined the Weird Girl Club and you can put in a good word for me? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Sounds perfectly reasonable. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I was worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Really? Wavy McGee over here is gonna tell me that she doesn't think I know how to socialize? Your happiness is really important to me, you know. I should be nicer to Sayori, I feel kinda bad. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What? A NEET, or NEET, is a young person who is not in education, employment, or training. The acronym NEET was first used in the United Kingdom, but its use has spread to other countries and regions including Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, and the United States. Well then, that sounds like something that neither of us want me to be. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right, I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? I just said I would try, okay? I'll look at a club, yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? Hello? Oh, Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. This is where she murders me, isn't it? I'm waiting for the twist. People have told me it doesn't come for a while, but her blank, dead stare is just freaking me out. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know, I'd murder you. You know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. I wouldn't fit in the weird anime girl club. It was a joke in the beginning of the episode, but I'm pretty sure Cuppo Farts is a guy. That's another thing. This isn't a dating simulator, is it? Am I trying to bang Sayori? I kinda hope, but I doubt it. It's just weird playing a visual novel where the end objective isn't nudes. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature, or that she could read at all. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Oh, come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Really, Sayori? You can't just do that. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Well, you didn't mention the cupcakes. That's what you want to start off with. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. She's just waiting to lure me down in the basement or on the roof or something like that. I've seen Yandere Simulator. It's only a matter of time before she has some kind of weird twitch and the screen blinks and then I'm inside out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Oh, yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Oh dear, everyone, the new member is here. Look at all the people in the club. I'm starting to think she might be batshit crazy. I told you, don't call me a new member. I'm here for the cupcake. That was it. I glance around the room. Hey there, tall, dark, and terrifying. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Girl 1, huh? It's a decent name, not nearly as good as Couple Farts, but I'll give you that much. Sayori always says nice things about you. Does she now? Okay. Seriously? You brought a boy? Why? Oh, I was gonna say, why are you saying that to me, Sayori? That doesn't make any sense, but you're not Sayori, are you? Girl 2. You look a lot, it might just be the hair and the outfit and the fact that all anime chicks look alike. Is that racist? At least we have confirmation that I'm a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere as long as we're not killing me. Couple farts. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Oh, you seem right chipper. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Maybe we could stay for a little bit more than a cupcake. I should probably learn more about how old these girls are because you never know when it comes to the animes, but I'll take a couple of bites of your cupcakes if you know what I mean. What are you looking at? Nothing, smallest one. I wasn't saying anything inappropriate other than the fact that you look exactly like Sayori. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry? Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year high school, huh? That might be a little bit inappropriate. Okay, crap, she is also the one who made cupcakes. Cupcakes for couple farts. According to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Oh yeah, look, okay. So you are different people. Just similar hairstyle, face, hair color, outfit, all that kind of stuff. You see, I'm not racist towards anime girls. They look very similar. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. She seems to be having a real good time with literature right now. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Yeah, I guess she would be the oldest, she's the tallest, that's usually how this works. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. Yeah, she did know my name. It's great to see you again, couple farts. Okay, that was a whole bounce. Monica smiles sweetly and jiggles a little bit at you. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Okay, basically completely out of my league. I get the feeling I'm gonna be joining this club no matter what now. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little bonerific. You too, Monica. Come sit down, couple farts. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Oh, sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Tea and cupcakes. Okay, you know what? I'm liking this club already. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Little cats, huh? At first I thought that almost said rats, and then I could kind of understand the look on her face. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. A hush falls over the crowd as Couple Farts judges. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Ooh, little one's got a liking for me, I think. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for, you, dummy. I'm so confused. All right, screw it. Your cupcakes are gross. I don't care. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Or a seatet, whatever floats your boat. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Yeah, I'm not judging. I care about teacher permission here. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Is now a bad time to tell the literature club that I don't like reading? I can't imagine they're going to be very fond of the cupcake and anime girl guy trying to do literature. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Is she now? Hey, that's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Don't worry, girls, embarrassing yourselves around me, geez. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. See, I hate reading. Why am I in this club? I don't understand. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. I am getting crushy vibes from, almost all of them. This is definitely gonna go weird. I can already say that I can see the whole crowd turning on each other. Maybe they won't kill me and they'll just kill off each other. I don't know why I'm trying to theorize these things an hour into a 4-hour-long video, which reminds me, I should mention I am going to be doing a full playthrough of this if you guys are interested, so if you leave a like on the video, then maybe I'll return for more. I'm going to try to make them hour-long videos so that I only need to make 4 of them, and they don't take up months and months of video slots. But for now, let's just hope that we all get through this alive. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question, because there is not a good answer for it. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori and stayed for the cupcakes and women. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... Oh, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? I normally walk around my home naked, so as president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Striking the pose again. Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events, and I'd much rather just take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And it encourages others to get into literature. Then I'm I thought that was gonna say fluffing that dream. I need to get my mind out of the gutter. I'm fulfilling that dream. Damn, Monika is giving me cotton mouth. I really need to stop and wonder where the others go when I'm talking to somebody. There's 3 people, and we can see 99% of the classroom. I feel like they're just hovering around behind me, judging my every word. Monika is really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. That might have not been a very nice thing to say. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out... Yeah, that's gonna be a problem with this club. All the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees, except for the tall one. I'm gonna forget all of their names. Natsuki, Yuri, right? Yuri, Natsuki, Sayori, Monica. Natsuki, Yuri, Sayori, Monica. Okay, I'm gonna try my best. We'll get there. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I can fake it. So, couple farts, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, do the pamphlets that come in video games count? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh god, that was a trigger word right there. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Am I gonna need to remember that? I haven't had any options yet. Deep and complex fantasy worlds for Yuri. Okay, it's locked in here. I will remember that about as well as I remember her name. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of other things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I don't care. I came here for cupcakes. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, I read a horror book once. Goosebumps. That one with Slappy was absolutely terrifying. You would love it. R.L. Stine is just a modern wonder. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at any minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with The Rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment, until you die. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind, it's because you're a giant wuss, aren't you? It's cool, man. I lied about R.L. Stine. I got halfway through it and then I couldn't sleep for weeks. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud, and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sliding up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. More cheesy pips. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess. Sometimes. Why do you care? Well, I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Getting called out. I guess it's the same for Yuri then. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment, awkwarded out by the fact that they've been embarrassing each other because of me and calling each other out the entire time I've been here. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and you look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. You're not gonna like my poem. It is gonna be a dirty limerick for sure. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Capo Farts? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. It's probably the name. It just rolls off the tongue. You can't smile without saying it. Hold on, there's still a problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, okay, all the arms went down, all the faces turned into dots. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, oh, couple farts. You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. And you know what? I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club, guys. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but I'm gonna try to make them about an hour long, like I said, so that I can get through them at a relatively decent pace. And it's already, like, I know it hasn't gotten weird, but I am getting slight hints of weird, and I'm definitely adding plenty of weird myself, so I'm enjoying it thus far. If you guys would like to see more, be sure to let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.